Hello. Ooh, spooky noise. Welcome. It is New Game Wednesday. Got it. Nailed it. We're back. We're trying out some new games today. At least one. At least. This is Stygian, Rise of the Old Ones? Reign? I have different notes in different places. I think it's supposed to be Reign of the Old Ones. This, as far as I know, look, we've done some, spooky industrial 19th century horror. We've done some zombie action horror. We've done some, platforming, difficulty hell horror. This is some cosmic horror, some H.P. Lovecraft kind of Jimmy Jams. And, just for variety, I thought we'd check it out. What do I know about this game? Almost nothing. Just in case, we have another game as a backup, if we decide that we don't like this one. What I do know is that this is an RPG, and it's spooky, so that's about it. Let's do it. Stygian, create new character, select pre-made character. Let's view the pre-made, So here's the deal. Creating a character is often the best part of these games, but let's see who we got to choose from among our pre-made characters. We got Harry Powell, Michael Cheshire, Francis Blackwin. Oh, I was going to say they're all dudes, but there's a male-female button. Okay. Joe Caldwell, who looks absolutely like the Joker, as played by, the Shining guy. Theodore Meyer, who I like, his beard. Tom Moretti. I don't know. Okay, let's look at their skills. He's got firearms, investigation, and psychology. Ernest Amundsen, and Lucius Vile. Lucius Vile! Okay, he's our favorite of these dudes, although it's close with Francis Blackwin. And in fact, Francis is our number one man so far. Out of the ladies, Helen Powell, Betty Fairbanks, Elizabeth Carlius. Of these, my favorite is probably Margaret Copernicus. But let's be terrifying top hat man. So we're gonna have some medicine, some occult, some science, some speechcraft. What can we say? He's an aristocrat. He has a cursed bloodline. He's nihilistic. He's an adult male. Okay, let's get into it. Let's do it. Let's see where this takes us. Stygian Tales. Ooh, I like this pulp magazine kind of cover. That's pretty good. So I used to play a lot of the role-playing game, pen and paper, tabletop RPG, whatever, Call of Cthulhu. So this is taking me back to when I was a kid playing that game. Hopefully. The town is stuck between strange dimensions. The doom that came to Arkham. Okay, so this is literally Lovecraft. They're calling it Arkham. Alright. Alright, making a progression escape rewards you with the same amount of experience as wiping out the enemy. Also keep in mind that you can loot your fallen foes during combat with the help of the radial menu. Okay, good tip. I gotta be honest. Okay, here we go. No? It's sputtering, which feels like progress. Okay, now we can press any key to continue. Let's get into it. Oh, they're serious. They don't want me to click? No, they do. A year has passed since your encounter with that peculiar fellow known as the Dismal Man. When last you met, he instructed you, find me beyond Arkham. Let's turn the sound way down. After the Black Day. At the time, these words did not mean much to you, but soon after you would come to understand. On what is now known as the Black Day, under the shadow of the Awakened, the world you knew vanished, and with it your hopes, future, and loved ones. Is this a sequel? For reasons unknown, the city of Arkham was separated from the carcass of Earth and exiled to an other place under alien stars, a twilight realm between dimensions. Unlike many others, you survived, body and mind mostly intact. Ever since then, you have existed from day to day in the gray gloom of the old eel house, waiting for that enigmatic man to call. A man whose very existence you are now beginning to question, until you wake up into another layer of the nightmare. Until the visit at the old attic. Okay, so a lot has happened. This premise, they're just asking us to just accept a lot out of the gate. The whole world has been consumed by some kind of nasty nightmare time, and our city now exists in some kind of a cosmic other dimension. I don't know. It's a lot. The footsteps of the dismal man. Journal updated. J for journal? Oh my god. Please, not like this. A year ago, I met a mysterious gentleman. I can recall little about him, but his name, the Dismal Man. Not actually his name, probably. He knew about the Black Day and also the fact that I'd be in Arkham. He told me to find him. Who is he? Does he have answers? And then we got the 2 lamps in the darkness. I awoke in the attic of the old eel house to the light of the Dismal Man's lantern. It seems he wants me to follow him. Fine. It's very dark. Can I take this lantern with me? We got the lantern. We have our own lantern now. Okay. The animation is a little goofy, but that's fine. Are these stairs? Can I use this lantern to actually see in here? Oh my god. Oh boy. Okay. Lantern. We'll figure all this out. They gotta teach me to play, though. It's too dark to go outside without a light. I literally have the light. Game. Lamp. Put it on my man. Put it in his hand. Oh my god. We're figuring it out. Fortunately, we're gamers, but they're not really giving us a lot to go on here. Alright, we'll keep following the Dismal Man. It's something about his stride. It's just, I get it. I get why it looks like that. It's because he's a little paper doll, right? He's not really being animated as much as they're just moving his little, you know, like shapes around. They're tweening him around and translating his little leg shapes. But it just looks really eerie. The cook is dead. Only serving cans. Oh, that sucks. I'm not going to a can restaurant. What are you, crazy? Alright, he's somewhere out there in the darkness. Are we going to pan back to our man? Getting some nice spooky vibes. What, I can't go over here? Why no? No arrow. Game, you gotta give me a little more to go on. Maybe he went up here? Game, where do I go? What do I do? Aha! Go check out those footprints. The old eel house. That's where I live. So why did they pan all the way over there if the only thing for me to do is to go over here? Game. Alright, fine. We'll allow it. Why are you going over here? It's the only way to go. Only thing that we know that we can do. Alright. Why did it pan all the way over there? He's over here. Okay, fine, whatever. Look at those 2 people meeting each other. Oh. Some people are dancing. You know what it is? It's when I hold up the lantern like this, I feel like I look like Fred from Scooby-Doo. I can't quite say why that would be the case, but it definitely is. Alright, we're following the Dismal Man past all the weird ghosts. Oh. All the people are fighting. What could it mean? I need something literal to happen in this game, I think. I just need something to grab onto. Here we go. This is what I'm waiting for. A man. I'm sleeping on a bed. Okay, good. Sanity lost. 15 horror witnessed. Okay, fine. I have something to say. How do you feel, master? Another night plagued with damnable dreams? Oh my god, you read my mind, Werner. I can't say that, though. The only thing that I can say is, no, I don't want to talk about it, or it's none of your business. So, I guess what I meant to say is, I'm too dispirited to talk about it, Werner, shall we? By all means, master. So I guess this man is my butler, which is a pretty fancy thing to have for somebody who lives in an attic on a bare mattress, but it's fine. The decayed fragments of furniture betray the craftsmanship of talented carpenters. How heartbreaking to see their fine work reduced to a pile of scrap. How do you have a butler in this insane, like... Oh my god. We gotta take all this shit. There's like glue and a gun? Why? Oh my... Do we have to equip both these guys? Okay, so he's got Werner's tuxedo. Only death can separate Werner from his beloved tuxedo. Good to know. So I guess I'll wear my gentleman's coat. Oh, looks good. And we can give him can we give Werner the tuxedo hat? There you go, it looks good. Why are we decorating our guys? Silver ring. Yeah, wear the ring. And... Oh god, I don't know. This... family heirloom, a blank notebook. Why did they just dump all this crap on me? They couldn't have given it to me a little bit at a time? Fine. I'll carry this baton. Oh, hell yes. Werner, hold this gun. Actually, wait. Who's better at ranged attack? Werner is a slightly better fighting man. So actually, we're going to move the baton to him. And I'm going to take this gun. Hell yes. Also, I get the hat. Hell yes. Okay, so I love the way that our dude looks. Premium Kentucky whiskey, mass-produced before the Black Day. Okay, it's probably prohibition, though, no? Can you imagine? We could have just walked by that box full of incredible, I assume, useful stuff. Like whiskey and top hats. Tools the trade. Oh, I like this music, though. It's just some really chilled-out jazz. A wilted tourism advertisement from Marino's hometown in northern Italy. He will never again feel the cool Adriatic breeze. Oh, can you imagine? What a brutal thing to say about someone. I fear I will never again feel the cool Adriatic breeze. You see Marino, the manager and bartender of the Old Eel. He's been your host for almost a year now, charging in exchange the last of your precious resources. He has a tendency to suck you dry whenever he gets the opportunity. Excuse me? He has the... Oh, Marino, not now. I'm busy. But maybe we'll come back later and you can suck me dry then. What the hell? I know what it means. We know what it means. Right? It means that he's taking advantage of us. He's putting us up here and he's taking all our money or whatever. But just the sentence, he has a tendency to suck you dry whenever he gets the opportunity. Marino, this is no time for this. Good morning, Cornuto. If you can call this never-ending effing twilight morning. What was all the hurly-burly upstairs? Bad dreams? It's very weird to see the F word and hurly-burly in adjacent sentences, but there you go. Let's say, you could say that. Why am I not surprised? I recommend hitting the bottle before going to sleep. Makes things easier. Actually, that really can F up your sleep. I wouldn't recommend it. Since you're awake, let's talk about the cigs you owe me. You were too drunk to pay yesterday and told me to remind you later, remember? I'll say, but I don't see any bruises on myself, and if I'm unhurt, I must have paid the bill. He seems dispirited by your argument. I'm not in the mood for a pissing contest. I'll have all your cigs eventually. Later, Cornuto. Alright. Marino, I was promised that you would suck me dry. I was promised you would suck me dry, no? If you'll excuse me. Okay, this guy's playing darts. You see an eccentric middle-aged man completely focused on the darts game he alone is playing. Exaltation all but radiates from this odd fellow. We gotta get him on the team. This guy's a champion at darts. He can, like, throw a dart maybe at a monster's face. You care for a game of cricket? You don't get a chance to play against the world champion every day. He passes several of his darts to you. So maybe this is like when you play baseball with a dartboard? Maybe they're playing cricket? I don't know if that's a thing in other parts of the world. Is there a prize? Prize? Nothing can come close to the thrill of the darts. Tobacco? Rubbish? But feeling the texture... No. Tobacco? Rubbish. But feeling the texture of the stem in your hand, the steel point savagely penetrating the board, it's priceless. And the prize? You want cigarettes? Beat me then. Beat the world champion and you'll have more cigarettes than you've ever want. You see, I was a traveling salesman for Tom Rogers cigarettes. Okay. Before I found my true self and became the champion. Damn those days. Herschel, go to Maine. Go to Boston. Herschel, your sales performance is getting lower. We're disappointed, Herschel. I see. Where are they now? Ha! Dissatisfied bastards. Throws a dart. This old Herschel is gone with them. Throws another one. There's only the champion now. Another one. The champion. Let's play. Now you're talking. He starts to tell you the rules of the game with rather too much enthusiasm. Test your skills in a game of darts with Herschel. Agility. Oh, sick. And the last round. Time has passed. That's why we had a little fade to black. How'd we do? Herschel wins! Oh, we should have figured. Is there any way that we can put our butler on it? He's pretty good at range stuff. Another challenger vanquished in the game of noble forest folk. Did you like the taste of my cold steel tip? You liked it, huh? Alright. Herschel's kind of a D-bag, huh? What's our butler's name again? Werner. If you'll excuse me. I don't have time for this. Wow. I'm sorry, just because I'm a stranger approaching you while you're trying to enjoy, what, a bottle and some little noodles? In better times, this gramophone built by the Denison Co. had spun the newest and best medium of audio technology, the vinyl disc. So what are we doing? Press F1 to learn the controls. Oh my god, I just saw that. This is hideous. Okay, keyboard shortcuts, let's skip those because presumably there are buttons for all of those things. Inventory shortcut. Double click is auto equip, that's good to know. Shift click is drop, control click is quick consume. Right click on objects to open radial menu. Okay, that's crucial. Some skills can only be used through the radial menu. The right click icon indicates a point of interest or a potential skill use. Okay, cool. Good enough. So can I potentially use a skill anywhere in here? There doesn't seem to be anything I can bring up a radial menu on. So I guess we'll just have to trust that when the time arises, that will totally work. Alright, let's go outside. Another day, another dollar, I guess. What are we doing? If only I had more cigs. So we exist in this world, but other than that, is there like a thing that we're doing? A place we'd like to be? We want to inspect the entrance to Miskatonic University. Okay. The last spot I saw the Dismal Man in my dream was the gates of Miskatonic University. Perhaps I should take a closer look. Okay, so right away we are right into the Lovecraft stuff. Which is fine. We're in Arkham, we're going to Miskatonic University. We'll do it. I'm on board. Buy, sell, rent, honest bills. Pawn shop. You know me. I do know you, Bill. Let's not pawn all our family heirloom yet, but at some point we should consider pawning the family heirloom. Okay, these guys are guarding this building. The Essex Hotel. I kind of like the buildings and stuff. I'm not crazy about how the people look, to be honest. But the backgrounds, the areas are kind of cool. Okay, little earthquake, no worries. It's just a small one. Alright, here I am at the entrance to Miskatonic University. The iconic gates of this institution of higher learning lie in ruins. The way is impassable. For now. Okay. Excuse me, sir or madam. You see typical Arkham resident, tired and decrepit looking. She looks at you uneasily. Excuse me, I'd like to ask you something. Leave me alone, sir. Life is hard enough without a bunch of foolish questions. All right. Now what? Journal. Inspect the entrance. I have done this. General notes. Case notes. Have I not inspected it? Any other clues around? Maybe I could start a fire here. Oh, I can rest at this campfire. No need. I have a shitty mattress up in Carpincho's place. Oh, look, there's a thing. A key numbered 0. Oh. That was a little computationally intense. I found a peculiar key at the entrance to the ruined university marked with the number 0. Perhaps I could find someone to tell me what it unlocks. We could talk to the pawn shop guy. He seems like he could know. Right? He probably knows just a lot of stuff. Sees all kinds of things come through. Honest Bill, I need to talk to you. Honest Bill's claims to offer the best deals has become indisputable since it's now the only pawn shop in town. It's probably worth your while to take a look. Okay. Bill. Do you know what this key is for? Oh my god, look at all these sweet guns and stuff. The man smiles silently. Okay. Behind the bars is a stern-looking man who looks deeply dissatisfied. Although he looks to be in his 60s, his presence invokes respect and fear. Say, are you here to buy something or just wasting my time? What is that statue doing over there? Ah, you mean Honest Bill? He's dead, but they kept him around for decoration. Turned him into a statue. He used to own the place, see? Until he crossed Waxface. That guy? What is this game? There's all this weird... Like, a lot of really interesting stuff seems to have happened. But now... what is happening is incredibly mundane. Like, a man is dipped in wax? And the whole world blew up? It's fine. Can you guess how they did it? Poured boiling wax over him from head to toe. You should have heard the screams. That's enough, or you want more details? Tell me about Waxface. He is, he says it unwillingly, the boss. Not around much these days, though. He put me in charge of the pawn shop, so here I am. What a dead end. And let me give you some advice. Do not ask about Waxface if you want to live. Now, you buying, or should I ask Charlie here to make you leave? Why, you got so much goddamn business you need me to get out of the way? I'm buying. Show me what you got. I don't care. Look at this menu. Well, look, I got seemingly no money. I'm wrong. I have a few cigs. It says a few cigs, but it also says 200, so I might be carrying like a crate of cigarettes, like a small pallet with me. I don't know what I need. I have no frame of reference. Alright, let's just get a good hat. That's something. We gotta put a hat on, what's his name? 38? We'll do it. Can I haggle? It's done. I get this hat. You get the top hat. Good. The top hat doesn't match your coat. What do you? What is this? Amateur hour? Let's swap that around again. You get the fancy hat. I'll take the top hat. Bam. All right. Now everybody has a hat. Now we can finally show our faces in polite society. Let's talk to Carpincho and see if he has an idea of what we should use a key with the number 0 on it for. Maybe he heard something. He's a bartender, right? A well-built, dark-skinned man is approaching you. He doesn't look super dark-skinned, but okay, whatever. You doubt he's from these parts. He seems unaffected by Arkham's nightmarish conditions, and there's something inviting, almost provocative in his thin smile. Hola, senor. Please, forgive me, he tries to find the right word. Interrupcion. But I've been seeing you at the Old Eel and wanted to presentarme. He wants to introduce himself. Should we just be a dick to him? I'm very fancy. I'm wearing a top hat, and I've spent, you know, what is it, 17% of all my life savings on a new hat for my butler? Who are you? I am called Eduardo Carnela, to be exact, but there is nothing special about my apellido. I am just son of another poor fisherman from Kohimar. Yet, I carried the Carnela name to this far part of the world. Now all that remains is our past, no? Sure, you may be right. I'm Francis Blackwin. There's a crackle of energy in Eduardo's eyes as he firmly shakes your hand. A pleasure to meet you, senor. You're here for something, right? I have a sensation that you may need my services. Different from you, I am accustomed to this survival in the streets, the never-ending sobreviviente. I've survived the Spaniards, then American occupation, then Civil War, then the American again. No hard feelings, though. Okay. But you see my point now. I know what to do when things get, how do you say, hot. I can be the difference between life and Santa Muerte. So, what do you want in return? 2 dozen cigs for each day I protect you. I don't care if you're fighting monsters or the mob or El Diablo himself. I will have work for you in the near future, but you have to give me a better price. Bien. You have a survivor like me, senor. 21 cigs for a day, then. Deal. Follow me. Bueno. Lead the way, senor. Eduardo Canela, your Angel Protector is by your side. Okay, first things first. We gotta get you a hat. What are you, crazy? Wait, is he part of the party? Did Eduardo join? How is the loading time so long? No, Eduardo is not part of the party, so we actually cannot give him a hat. Which already is a bit of a bummer. Okay, Eduardo, you need to take these 21 cigarettes and get yourself a hat because you look ridiculous. And we want to be part of polite society. And I just feel like, I mean, look at all these guys wearing hats and you don't have one. You're going to stick out like a sore thumb. That's all I'm saying. What is it, Cornuto? What do you know about this key, Marino? My knowledge on that thing will greatly depend on whether you're willing to buy a drink or not. I tend to forget things a lot these days. A lot of cigs will be made with this if you help me, of course. You know, Cornuto, I hear this a lot. More than you think. And it better be worth my while. There's an old Jewish fellow in French Hill. He has an antique shop or something. All that expensive junk. It's to the east of here. I've heard he pays good for keys. Maybe he knows something. I'd better check it out. Oh my god, look at all this XP coming in. And buy me an antique chastity belt while you're there. I'm in love with a whore and need to take my precautions. What would happen if I become a cornuto like you? He burst into laughter. Ha 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 ha. End dialogue. Okay. 1 chastity belt coming up. This is a quest. Chastity belt for Carpincho. I assume that the east is to the right. Past Richter's drugstore. What a weird game, eh? I'm sort of into it. I think that there's combat in this game. I don't think it's just an adventure game, but holy shit. Are you looking at me? Who, me? No, I didn't. Oh my god. Oh, shot down in the street. You hate to see it. How did the cross get upside down? Nobody knows. Alright, let's go, another unlucky soul fall into the tyranny of the mob. Is there a right-click action that I can take in response to the situation? No. This one has one, though. Science. Use. What is this? Having served its time on a daily run to Innsmouth, nice, this wrecked bus now sits stranded in this timeless limbo. Oh my god, it's the remains of the magic school bus. Okay, let's go to the Schmidts. Schmidt, I have a key. Carpincho sent me. What is it for? Is it for the piano? It's like in, God, Eternal Darkness. There's a puzzle where it's like you need to find I think it's 88 keys, and the answer to the puzzle is you gotta look in the piano. But I totally didn't get it when I played that game as a kid. And I was like, I gotta get the 88 keys or 78 or whatever it is. I don't know, however many keys are on a piano. And I was like, how can there be that many keys that I need to find? That's crazy. Anyway, I think that this key is not for a piano though. Schmidt. An old man is sitting behind the dusty counter, surrounded by a variety of odd objects. He doesn't look pleased to see you. Okay, Schmidt, I'm sorry. Do you not want my custom? What the hell? Yes, are you looking for something in particular? Hey, that's a very nice collection of keys you have. Thank you. I put my life into this collection, although it is unfortunately incomplete. What, because you don't have every key in the world? You're crazy, Schmidt. You'll never do it. As he quickly reviews his rows of keys, you notice a deep longing in his eyes. Why the interest in keys? I have always been fascinated by keys. I started collecting them in my childhood. It was simply a hobby, of course, until the Black Day. What changed then? It's not important. Just remember that I will pay handsomely for keys. Okay. Tell me how I may assist you, or perhaps how you can assist me. What an odd thing to say. What do you know about this key, babe? You see a flash of greed in the old man's eyes. He hastily takes some notes in a peculiar notebook on the calendar. Calendar? On the counter. It is numbered 0. Oh, how interesting. Where did you get such a rare one? It's none of your business. No, my friend, it is exactly my business. You see, he points to his collection, the keys are my business. I thought you ran an antique store. Now, what can I offer you for that key, my friend? A key numbered 0 would be a very fine addition to my collection here. Tell me about it first, and I'll think about it. Forgive me, but I don't trust people easily. This particular habit also helped me tremendously in staying alive. 500 cigs. Is it for sale now? How come I can't say yes? That sounds like a super deal. 500 cigarettes? Man, that'll buy us, like, I don't know, maybe a dozen top hats? More than that, probably. Forget about it. Let's talk about something else. 700 cigs. That is my final offer. Can we change the subject? 1,000. Right now. Wow. Okay, I'm terrible at haggling, apparently, because we would have doubled the price, and I would have just anyway. 1,000 for that? Alright, I guess. Good deal. Isidore hands out dozens of cig packs to you. You made 2 people happy today. Me and yourself. Have a nice day, sir. I mean, as nice as it can get, considering the circumstances. Were we not supposed to sell that? Yes, are you looking for something in particular? Isidore, I need your expertise on something. He adjusts his glasses over his cloudy eyes. In his expression, you see an interesting mixture of professional curiosity and grumpiness caused by your interruption. Open decipher screen. You do not possess any artifacts with unknown powers. Okay, so he's like Deckard Cain. He's going to identify stuff for us. Is it going to say you got to buy the key back? Because there's no way that man is selling us back that key. I learned that the proprietor of the antique store, Isidore Schmidt, has a thing for keys. I suspect he can help me unlock the secrets. Okay. Of this key. Can you imagine unlocking a key? What nonsense is that? A notebook with a key symbol on the cover under the title, Keys, Paths, and Meanings. Can I use? Schmidt doesn't like it. I kind of like that he just put his hand on it when we reached for it. That's the kind of passive aggression that I like to see. May I see your wares? We got to get him away from that book. Indeed, that is why I am here. But first, tell me, if you see something you desire, how do you intend to pay for it? Cigs? I have no interest in hoarding cigarettes, nor do I smoke them myself. I'm old enough to value breathing too much. No, Schmidt, you got it all backwards. Listen, you're an old man now. You're not going to live that much longer anyway. This is the time to do all of the cigarettes and hard drugs and stuff that you didn't do in your youth so that you could live at least this long. Do you follow me? Do you accept the old money? My advice to you, sir, is to keep your old money in the restroom, where it may be of some use. What? Keep your toilet money. Well, okay, well, what did you have in mind? Keys. I collect them, you see, all sizes and shapes. If you happen to come across any keys in this accursed place, bring them to Schmidt's Antiques. I will gladly trade the exquisite items from my collection for your keys, or if you don't care about your health, I can also pay with cigarettes. Ah, but if you accepted cigarettes in trade, it would allow you to obtain more keys. I have all the cigs I need. What if someone here were to bring you a special key worth more than everything you have here? Very well, I see your point. I will accept cigs in payment, but only from you. Ah, nice. We got him to crack open his old cash register and take some cigarettes from us. Let's see what you got. I mean, look at all this crap. Silver necklace. Okay. Do you have any good accessories for us to wear? Face of Rahu. I don't need that. Papa Twilight's top hat? That's out of... No, it's not out of our price range. Crystal glasses. Look at all this crazy crap we could buy here. The lucky pouch of El Khalid. I think that's a... El Khalid, I think, is an H.P. Lovecraft thing, too. A History of Arkham. Some books. I don't know. For merchant 4%? Okay. Hats. Wait. Are these wearable hats? Do we want to wear the spooky voodoo hat? I feel like that might be a mistake. Alright, well now I'm rich as hell, but it doesn't help me. What is this place? This is Schmidt's Antiques, or what's left of it, and I am Isidor Schmidt. Like my merchandise, I have been gathering dust here for a good long while. Tell me how I may assist you, or perhaps how you can assist me. Goodbye. Schmidt, I want to buy the key back. I also want many things in life. I recommend concentrating your efforts on more probable goals. Nice. I was lured by the amount you offered. I made a mistake. The old man simply ignores you. So wait, are we dead-ended here? Just wandering through. Okay, maybe if we start knocking stuff over, he'll come away from his little book and we can read it. Stuff to knock over. Maybe if I sit on the statue's lap and make it look like he's trying to spank me with his hand that's up, and like, you know, I bend over the lap of the statue, he'll be like, stop fooling around. And then we can put Werner to go look at the book while he's telling us to stop fooling around. It's a perfect plan. I think we made a mistake. Selling him the key. Because now we don't have it. Werner, put up your dukes. I mean, Schmidt. That's a nice collection of keys. One more thing. May I see your wares? Yeah, I don't want to see your wares. I changed my mind. Is this, That's a very nice key collection you have there. Why the interesting keys? Huh, I have something else in my mind. Okay, forget it. Give me the book. There must be a way. Something in this room that I can do to distract him. So that I can look at this book. We just need him to... We don't even want the keys. We just want to read his book about keys. Is that so wrong? Werner, let me read the book about keys. Stop this. There's 3 of us, and we have a gun and 2 top hats. I feel like you're no match for us. Let's... We can cast spells? A sickly eye gazes upon the caster's enemy, who suffer reduced combat capabilities and increased chance of critical failures. Fine, let's go find something else to do. Maybe we can find a different key and hold it over his head. Or maybe just if we leave, something else will happen. I'm flush with cash now. That's good. You have lost the key? So dumb. You have abandoned the path of unlocking the mystery behind the key. You'll waste your remaining days wandering aimlessly under the twilit sky. It's probably supposed to be twilight. Of Arkham. Are you joking? So it's just game over? That's pretty funny. Autosave. Story save, please. Let's try that one again, and this time we don't sell Schmidt the key. That's such bullshit. If you sell the key, if you sell him the key, then it's just like, hey, by the way, it's a game over. You did a bad job. Shouldn't have sold him the key. What are you, stupid? Oh my god, we gotta go all the way back and talk to Carpincho again. Oh man, and that other guy, Eduardo's gonna ask to join our party again. And I'm gonna say no this time, because I can't even give him a top hat. Whoa, and look, Werner's not even wearing his hat. Oh my god, this has come off the rails to an incredible degree. Werner, do you not have a hat? Why are you not wearing one? Okay, Jesus, Werner, let's get you a hat. You goon. No, Eduardo, go away. I need to get a hat for Werner. I have to go. Too busy for some introduction? Bien, then remember these words, for you will need my services in this pueblo infernal. I know the scent of danger, of violencia, senor. You have that scent on you. I've seen you talk to people, asking questions, while others wait for Santa Muerta. You have a mission. I don't know what it is, but you have the time. But you know the time will come and blood will be spilled, no? Question is, will it be your blood, senor, or theirs? Eduardo Carnella will help you in answering this question of vida y muerte, life or death. Actually, it's life and death, the way you said that, but that's fine. What do you want in return? We haggle with him. Deal. Get in the party. Fine. We can't say no. The game really wants us... The game has a very particular set of things that they want in mind that they want us to do. And taking Eduardo on board seems to be one of them. This is my, my main criticism of this game so far is that there's a lot of places where I have 3 dialogue options, but they're all the same. They all, they spool away and then all come back to the same conclusion in a matter of time. Hey man, I want to buy a hat. My friend here looks ridiculous. Can we please get a hat for him? How about just a nice fedora? 29 cigs? You got it. Werner. There you go. Oh, that doesn't look good at all. Werner, you wear the top hat. I'll wear the fedora. That looks okay. Gray hat, blue coat. I'll allow it. Eduardo, next time I see you, you better be wearing a hat. Honestly, if you come into work tomorrow and you're not wearing a hat, I'm going to give you the bum's rush. Quick loading screen. No worries. Okay, we do this again. We go talk to Carpincho. He tells us to go talk to that other dude. I guess we should be saving a lot more than we are. Hey, man. What do you know about this key? Blah, blah, blah. There's an old Jewish fellow. Okay, goodbye. What are the controls again to save? We'll start doing quick saves all over the place. Options. Settings. Oh my god. Quick save is F5. Ugh. No! Not like this. Old Deal House. We're fine. Literally just pressed the wrong button. Game! Let me play. So do we have the quest now? Yes. Okay, we're going to go talk to Schmidt. We're not going to give him the key this time because the game doesn't really want us to live our life. Game saved. Great. Not that we really need to save. We have an auto save. It's fine. Schmidt! Alright, we're going to have to watch that guy get shot down in the street again. We'll do that. Oh, our hats are pretty regrettable, actually. Hey, it's me, guy in a white suit. Are you looking at me? What, me? And he gets shot again. Great. It's done. Can you believe they punished me for selling a key by making me replay all of this part of the game? What a nightmare. Is that fun? Is that good? Quick save. Hey, Schmidt. Tell me about this goddamn key. That's a very nice collection of keys you have there. Why the interesting keys? What changed? Why do you want it? Okay, blah, blah, blah. Go on. Wait. Uh-oh, I think I was supposed to read this. Whoops. You understand now, this is the real reason I've been collecting keys all my life. They are my escape from this Sheol. They were my test, and they will be my salvation. How could a bunch of keys help you escape? There is a hidden power in patterns and numbers. Some of the keys are numbered. This makes them special. The effect of Isildur's dream fades, and he comes to himself again. I think I've said enough. Everyone's searching for some meaning after all. Gaining sanity through belief systems. You have gained sanity from role-playing your belief system correctly. Whenever you act in accordance with the character you created, you'll gain sanity. Oh, that's kind of cool. The special sanity gain can exceed the maximum value. So for doing good RP, which I guess we just did, we get some sanity. The answers are all around us. All one needs to do is look, though some prefer to keep their eyes closed. He looks pointedly at you. Okay, goodbye. So what's my... So did we do it because we were nihilistic? I guess that's the deal. So whenever we behave in a way which is reflective of our nihilism, we'll get a little sanity boost. It's kind of cool. Well, now hold on. So now I have the key. What the hell do I do now? Learn more about the key. Fine. No. Eduardo, this is not the time. We're talking to Schmidt again. This is my problem with this game. Is there's not enough driving the story, right? There's a lot of stuff that we should do because it's a video game and they told us, but there's no like goal right now. It was like, oh, I had a dream, so I better go look at the gate. And it's like, oh, I have a key. I better find out about this key. But it's not. We're not like trying to do something. Although maybe we're starting to see this because maybe the keys will help us get out of here? What do you know about this key, man? It is numbered 0. Oh, how interesting. How did you get such a rare one? From a mysterious man, but I found it because of a dream. Long story. Some dreams indeed hold value. What can I offer you for that key, my friend? A key numbered 0 would be a very fine addition to my collection here. What's in that notebook? Let's say it's an atlas for keys. What power they hold. What mysteries they unlock. But forget my notebook now. What do you want for the key? It's not for sale, babe. 500 cigs. Is it for sale now? Tell me about it first and I'll think about it. Forgive me, but I don't trust people easily. We've heard this. I said no. 700 cigs. That's my final offer. Can we change the subject? 1,000. Right now. Enough. It's not going to happen. I need the key. If you're not selling the key to me, I'm afraid our conversation is over. Then we'll say... Then you'll be missing a conversation chance with a fellow devotee of Kabbalah. You do not even dare to mock the doctrine. So I know about occult. He that is uplifted and exalted, he that dwells forever, created his world by 3, Sefer, and... He completes the sentence. Sippor, the story. You know Sefer Yetzirah? Perhaps you're right. It's nice to meet someone who is interested in the tradition. Okay, so we knew about occult, so we've made a connection with this man. I need to unveil the meaning behind the key. Help me. Do not let me wander clueless. I am not your friend. I'm just a humble student of the doctrine, but I won't spare what I know from you. Perhaps your search has a meaning in the great pattern. The key is for the safe deposit box of the Bank of Arkham. I wasn't aware of the existence of one labeled 0, though. Where's the bank? It's located in the main street to the northwest of here, but I doubt there's much to discover there. It's in ruins now, just like the whole monetary system. As you see, we buy things with SIGs now, like destitute prisoners. We are indeed in a prison. Thank you, I'll check the place. Fine. So it's a key to a safety deposit box. Which I feel like we could have worked out without talking to this. It's fine. Let's quick save, just in case the game decides that we made a wrong decision later and game overs us. There is no man of Arkham or even of Earth. There is nothing human under those rags. Your kind brought this upon us. Whoa, 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 is this a monster man? Cursed creature. Let's see it. Show your monster self. Demon! The angry mob before you is about to lynch a wretched creature you can hardly describe as human. The creature's face and hands are wrapped in tattered rags. It seems this outsider has been chosen as the scapegoat for everything these people suffered in the wake of the Black Day. Let's say, unleash the power I sense in you, friend. Shout to the outsider. The creature turns to you with a bewildered look in its amber eyes. It seems to recognize you. Those peasants will tremble at the sight of true sorcery. The outsider slowly starts to whisper something in a long, forbidden tongue. Yes, let them witness the true power of the arcane. Let's see him. So, we're not making friends with the town, but maybe we're making friends with this weird ghoul? Black magic! He'll turn you to stone! Run! Alright, well, we gave some good advice to this dude. Maybe he'll join our party and we can buy him a hat. The creature approaches you cautiously. It looks thoroughly confused. After a short silence, it speaks a single word. Why? My reasons are... Why? Why did you intervene on my behalf? Let's say... Who knows? It was a whim. You submit to the will of the fates, see? Because we're nihilistic, so we just said it was for nothing. You submit to the will of the fates, stranger? Beware, you may find yourself ridiculed by the cruelest among them. The outsider moves to leave the scene where he was almost lynched. That's fair. I would also probably get out of there. You don't have to walk alone, you know. I am incapable of helping my own self, stranger, much less others. Such is the lot the gods have given to me. Leave me be, that I may continue my search for that accursed man. What man? The man in black, with no face. The man with the cane of bones. The ghostly tapping of his stick still rings in my ears. You mean the Dismal Man? The Dismal Man? How fitting. Do you know him? I am also looking for him. Then you're as doomed as I am, stranger. I don't know what any of this is. In my bones, I know that no good will ever come from finding him. Yet I know no other choice but to find him. His countenance was the last thing I saw before finding myself in this purgatory. Perhaps we can look for him together. The creature is silent for a moment. Then you hear the ragged voice from beneath the rags once more. Nice. It is no coincidence that you know the man with the cane of bones. Perhaps I shall walk with you for a time. May I ask your name? I don't remember. I am unsure if I ever had one. But I know one thing. Whatever the fates toss me, I remain the outsider. Try not to fall behind. First order of business. Fortunately, the drugstore will probably have a hat that you can wear. At least until we can find you a proper hat. Oh my god. Look at all the guns and stuff. Jeez. Let's just make sure that the outsider doesn't have a hat already. He does, but it's a mask of rags. Can he remove them? Item cannot be unequipped. This is an issue. I was not aware that you would be wearing this mask forever. This is a real problem. We gotta get you... Because it's not a hat, right? Northwest is the bank. Does that look like a bank? Does that look like a bank? Maybe over here? Alright, so we got the key to the safety deposit box. We met a weird man. Psst, I have an offer for you. Go away, we're right in the middle of something. A pasty, malnourished man leaps up from within the shadows. His swollen, wary eyes are riveted on you. The scruffiness of his otherwise fine apparel corresponds with his relentless antics. His rolling, vigilant eyes quickly scan the premises, and when he finally feels secure, he addresses you in a timid but needy fashion. I'm sorry if I startled you, sir. I'm Cornelius Moretti. Never heard of him. I, have a proposal for which we can both benefit. Pardon my abruptness, but it will only take a minute of your time. I'll be quick about it. Plainly in distress, he is gazing askance at the brawlers standing near the bar. I had seen you go up to the old eel attic before I got ejected by that ignoble swab. You might be just the man who can help me. Ignoble swab? The whole town is teeming with them! I wonder which one. Nice. The biggest, vilest, slimiest of them all. Carpincho, that's who! To think I never took my father seriously when he kept saying, no honest man has ever been born to the Rossi familia. Alright, go on. He grinds his teeth in chagrin before continuing. It was just another miserable day at the joint when I, partly encouraged by the devil's juice no doubt... You talking about Mountain Dew? So dumb. Finally spoke what had been on my mind for a long time. I called him out, the tyrannical devil's seed called Waxface. I denounced him as the false shepherd he really is. Nobody said a thing, of course. Coward. So Waxface is some kind of crime boss and or cult leader. I don't like these, like, stage directions for, how people, like, for instance, it's saying irately. I feel like this is not good writing. I feel like if he's irate, we can get that across in his dialogue without saying, like, irately, you know? My 2 cents. There was, is, and will ever be only one shepherd of men. For saying that they expelled me, humiliated me, and worst of all, they marked me. That's my death sentence, you understand? Marked? Hearing you speak the word, a surge of misgivings darkens his visage. It's not the time nor the place, and besides, you're better off not knowing what it is. If I were you, I'd not withhold information from someone who might be able to help. He ponders on about your advice for a moment, and eventually concedes the point. First, they ban you from mob premises, and then the whole town starts to shun you lest they get marked too. Getting the jitters again, he peers about tremulously. Eventually, they'll get to you and turn you over to the cult. Wherever you are, there's no hiding from it. Oh, Jesus, please, help me. Alright, well, what do you want, man? Well, sir, all I'm asking is that you retrieve my heirloom pocket watch from the old eel attic. It's a valuable piece. For my late father, I stashed it there, having an inkling that I might need it in the dark days ahead. We already have it. Oh, no, we don't. It's hidden under a floorboard next to the mattress. I need it. Why is it there? How is it there? That's where I sleep. It's fine, but it's kind of dumb. I need it more than ever, for I'm left with nothing else. Once I barter it off, we'll split the cigs halfway. Please, will you do this for me, sir? It's worth the trouble, why not? A shimmer of mirth appears in his eyes. Oh, thank you, brother, thank you. I assure you it will be lucrative for both of us. But my cut is 70%, and if you think it's unfair, I suggest you find someone else. He casts one final, fretful glance at his surroundings. Yes, that can be arranged. Now I must go before they come for me. I'll be near the desecrated church in French Hill. Also a H.P. Lovecraft thing. I'll be safe there. It is abandoned now. Please, hurry, sir. My life depends on it. I think we should be suspicious of this, because we offered him a really bad deal and he just took it. I think oftentimes that's a good sign that somebody's going to double-cross you, or that you're otherwise not going to get paid. But, whatever. You have to pay the owner first to be able to rest in the safe house. Carpincho, I need to rest. I see you enjoyed your time in the old special suite, the Royal Attic. But it is occupied now. I'll take your cigs later, Cornuto. Why do you call me Cornuto, Marino? Forget about it. You remind me of a guy. He was a Cornuto, that's it. But what is it? Cornuto is, he raises 2 curled fingers to his forehead. Someone who has horns, you know? If a wife is calling us a big cuck all the time. Got it. If a wife is unfaithful to the husband, that makes his husband a Cornuto, alright? Okay. I'm going up anyway. You have to pay the rent first. Well, You see a beautiful young woman with short hair smoking a cigarette. There is a daring, carefree quality about her which is pretty rare in this town, especially these days. I can see that you're glancing towards this direction, sir. Perhaps we could turn this into a conversation. May I offer you a drink? The pleasure's mine, miss. Why? Are you among those who believe that only men can buy drinks to women? Listen, I'm a very fancy man. It's just what I'm accustomed to. Well then change your customs, sir. They should be buried somewhere in the 19th century along with the rotting corpse of the world. How fancy are we? Are we fancy enough to say the wrong thing and lose the game again? I didn't mean to offend you. Everyone should know their place. I didn't mean to offend you. I'm sure you didn't. You rarely mean to. But in the end, you often do. This is how the play is cast, right? She pours you a glass of whiskey and smiles. Forgive me. Let's start from the beginning. May I know your name? I'm Clara Bell. You'd probably have known my name if things had gone right for once in my life. I was an actress. Heard the movie Hollow Hearts? Nah. Not a surprise. It was never released. The critics saw it, though. I remember one of them, Bill Hunt's, approaching me after the special screening, telling me, "You've got it, Clara. You're a real star material." No need to say that he was drunk and flirty as a male baboon in mating season. Whatever. Later, I had time to think about what he had said to me, about this star material thing. You know, I have an eternity to reflect upon these things. Drinks from her whiskey. Star material. Why should I be some material after all? I see your point. Just agree with people until they leave you alone. That's good life advice. I mean, I wanted to be an artist to defeat the notion in the first place, but you have to fit somewhere in there. I mean, your world. Be a good wife or be good fun. Oh, you're better than that? Be a good investment? All my life I wanted to be there, on the magazines, on the silver screen, all that jazz. But you know, sometimes I can't help thinking that this, looks to the gloom of the outside world, may actually be the better alternative, because I would never have quitted going for the top myself. I don't care. Why? Okay, goodbye. Carpincho, I need to go to the goddamn attic. Goodbye. I have a feeling we're supposed to talk to her, but I can't maintain any interest. Let's go to the bank, and if it's not interesting after we go to the bank, I think maybe we're going to get out of here. Because, this game's not really grabbing me. It just needs a little bit more, I don't know, like a little bit more direction, maybe? It's just weird that, like, it feels like we have to do everything in a very particular way, right? It's very linear, but they give us choices, and it's just like, hey, if you don't follow the choice, then, you lose the game. Just kind of a weird design. We just have to guess the right thing to do. He's skipping! Shoot him! Nice. Okay. His demented venture ended prematurely and pitifully. That's pretty mean. Let's use this thing. Here in this pile, there's a few cigs and some raw opium. Oh man, Werner, you gotta split this opium with me. I can't do a whole opium by myself. I'm a small guy. I'm going in the bank. Is that cool with you dudes? They say yes. They're okay with it. Area unlocked. Bank entrance hall. This place is way bigger on the inside. Okay, somebody parked a car here. Can I science this car? Hey! You have scavenged the following items with the help of your science skill. Can of kerosene, cogs, and metal sheets. Kind of weird. So we probably should have done that on the bus, too. But it's fine. Use. Screws. A few we have all this crap in our inventory. What is any of it for? Why do I have an empty kerosene container? And metal sheets. Is there going to be crafting later? Werner. So what's the deal? Was I supposed to, like... Am I supposed to play a new game, and this time I know that there's a thing under the floorboard, and so I get something... I get the heirloom out at the beginning? I don't understand it. Maybe we'll get a chance to go up there later. Maybe I was supposed to talk to that lady. I don't care. Hey! A strangely presentable man in a sharp suit waits eagerly at one of the destroyed cash counters. The moment he sees you, he begins to speak rapidly and enthusiastically. Hello, sir. How may I assist you? As you can see, this has been a very busy day. It looks like the boom has finally come to Arkham. It's nice to see our little town thriving, don't you think? Sure is. Of course you agree, sir. We all share the same dream in this country, after all. As proud citizens... His voice cuts off abruptly, and he freezes in place. He doesn't even blink. He looks almost like a living statue. Excuse me, sir. Some men are endowed by their creator with certain alienable rights. Alienable? Let me help you with your transaction, sir. May I see your credentials, please? Does this suffice? Show your family heirloom. He instantly grabs the object from your hand. Let me see. It says you're a scatterbrained ne'er-do-well. Here are your documents, sir. I hope they will aid you in this game of mystery, piss, and shit. Okay, so he's crazy, but not a very convincing kind of crazy. Struggle begins. Is this us? No. Oh my god, we're in combat. Let's see the combat. Combat basics. Combat in Stygian consists of turns. Each turn, your characters and their enemies move and act in their own rounds to the extent that their action points allow. Each action requires a certain amount of action points to be committed. I can't believe this mechanic is being introduced. I mean, we're 70 minutes into this game. From the upper left corner of the screen, you can monitor the health sanity levels and switch between the equipped weapons of your active character. You can also reload an equipped firearm by simply clicking on the weapon's icon. If you wish to use a quick item, perform a combat ability, or cast a spell, simply right-click on the active character and choose the related icon. Okay. Here's the order. This is very weird. Special hexes. Certain hexes on the battlefield may have special functions, such as providing an opportunity to take cover or enabling you to flee from the battle. Right-click on the object that may provide cover. Yeah, great. Right-click for cover. We can flee. Ending the round. This is not a good way to teach somebody to play your game. You can end the round by either clicking on the defend or focus buttons. Defend enables you to utilize the remaining action points to increase your physical defense. Focus is a bonus to your character's next attack skill. The bonus gets higher in accordance with the number of action points allocated to these procedures. Okay. Fine. So this is us. We got the Outsider. His abilities include quick spells, Spit of Al-Razi, Blood Circle, Evil Eye. Let's do... The caster turns her saliva into corrosive acid and spits forth onto the chosen target. Here comes our acid spell. It did 7. Its spell was successful, so that's good. And then I guess fall back. Uh-huh. Oh, it's Eduardo. Eduardo? You have a gun, right? Shoot that guy. Good man. Now shoot this guy. Looting corpses in combat. You can loot fallen corpses by right-clicking on their corpses. Yeah, great. What happens if I move? Is there like a... I don't get attacked or anything? Oh no, the Howl of Insanity! Everybody's like skipping around. Okay, Eduardo, hit him with the bat. Nice. And then, progression escape. Stygian is not about winning, but enduring. You won't be able to win all the battles that you find yourself in. After damaging the enemy to a certain extent, the blue-colored progression escape hexes will appear on the battlefield. If you can reach one of those hexes with your active character and click on the escape button, oh my god, that is located on the lower right corner of the screen, you can make a progression escape. Okay, if you leave, then you get the same amount of XP as a victory. So, that's good. Can I loot? A few cigs. We'll take them. And then, Eduardo, step forward. I'm going to make my way here and then shoot somebody with my gun. I don't have enough action points. The start of each turn, the order of initiative gets determined anew by the reaction score of the combatants. You can see who acts first. Yeah, okay. So we'll get a new order. Bad guy's going first. Ow. Stop hurting Eduardo. Cease this. Alright, let's get out of here. Progression escape. You got out. The party successfully executed a progressive escape. Cool. Our angst increased. So that's notable. What is the angst? Nobody knows. The game has not explained this. This game over-explains some things so much and under-explains other things so much. I think this is one where they just needed more QA. To, like, you know, examine the way they're conveying information. Let's make it our goal to open this safety deposit box and see what's inside. Can I just go? I don't really want to do that combat again. That was not particularly interesting. Oh. Too bad. Lamau. You gotta do it. Alright. So this guy gets to go first. It's a lot of dudes. So we should just try to take out the minimum number that we need to. Rude. Okay. So if we stepped like 2 spaces forward, then we could shoot this guy in the green zone. Maybe twice? No. Then step back. You are also a shooting man. Go shoot this man. Miss. Shoot again? No. Fall back. Waltz of Madness. Oh, didn't look that mad. Despair. Alright, Eduardo, get in there. We got some bat shenanigans for you to do. 1. What is the little slash? Is that how much health they have, or just how many times we've hit them? It is unknown to me. Alright. Tell you what are your spells again? Blood Circle. No. How do I actually don't want to do this. Go stand here. And then cast your silly spell. Please. I can't. Can I do this? Why can't I do this anymore? Not enough action points, probably, right? AP 5. Okay, so you did nothing. Good work on your turn. Just take cover. Fine. And then defend. New round. Okay, we gotta go. Oof. It's gonna be a while before we can do anything. Oh, but he missed. That's good. Why are they... He's hitting his friend, which is, I guess, fine, but weird. He's gonna take some sanity damage. Waltz of Madness. Alright. It's time to do our sick acid attack. Get that man. Bam. Oh yeah. He's dead. Good. Then defend. Stay in cover. More sanity damage for everybody. Woof. Okay, Werner. You're not Werner. Eduardo, kill this man. Eduardo. Good. Take one step back. Who cares? Shoot everybody. Guns blazing. Let's do it. Graze. Graze on this, you big cow. Alright, now we're allowed to leave. I like that. The idea of that mechanic, I guess. Lol, 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 lol. Just make a break for it. Okay, we're going third. And they only get one turn before our dude gets to go. So, Eduardo. Stop this. Eduardo's gonna loot everybody. Like an absolute madman. Or not Eduardo, Werner, whatever. Who cares? Loot. Combat loot. No? Blah, blah, blah. Some stupid crap. Werner's like running around rifling through everybody's pockets. We got several keys, actually, to my surprise and or chagrin. Just... Oh, I can't walk past this person. What does this icon mean? Can I just... Fine. Shoot point blank. And that's all I can do? Somebody needs to break through and go leave. Before we take all the sanity damage. Am I supposed to be, like... It's kind of weird that they don't... It's not easier to see, how everybody's health and stuff is doing. We're out, no? What, it doesn't count? Game! Oh my god, and we don't have enough action points now. Fine, just go smash this person. No, 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 no. Werner, just defend. You're pointless. We need it to be our manservant's turn, but before we can leave. Fine, kill that guy. Leave. We did it. Do we have to get everybody out? I think that's just a bug. I think it's a bug. And now one of our dudes is left the battle. Hey, for real. Let's try to get somebody else out. I think it's bugged, though. I like that they talk in, like, the SpongeBob voice. Or the SpongeBob, like, you know, alternating lowercase and uppercase text. That's fun. Oh my god, I got rear attacked. I didn't even know that was a thing. Jeez. I mean, if Eduardo dies, it's probably not the end of the world, because we might not have to pay him. You know? Which might be good. Eduardo also leaves. Do we have to get everybody out? Please be dead. God, I guess good luck. Oh boy. Honestly, this all needs to go faster, also. Right? Like, please. The good news is the escape route is within our grasp. The bad news is we took a beating. Okay, we do need everybody to get out, which is, I guess, wasn't it different before? In any case, we got some experience, we got some angst. One of these things at least is good. Probably only one. Use the container. No? Use the container. Bank manager's note. Inventory? Bank manager's note. Oh, we do have a crafting menu. Notes written by a shaky hand. Read it. Ugh. But stronger still, I swear by... Is there any information here? Let's just skim this. He has certain powers. Blah, blah, blah. He asked in return that I install on his behalf a safe marked with the number 0. It would be our little secret. Okay, there's a secret safe. Oh, good. Okay, so you can just see the text. That's ideal. Okay, we're looking for a secret safe. Bank manager's note 1. Oh, some canned spaghetti. Dope. Alright, dinner's all sorted out, boys. Canned spaghetti's on me. Don't even worry about it. How is there a crafting system in this game and we don't know it? It's like 90 minutes in almost and we don't know about it. But I gotta loot every one of these desks. This may not be the game for me. Wait, is that the safe? That's not very hidden. Oh, some Tom Rogers cigarettes. Is that better? The safe is locked. Makes sense, honestly. This safe is not locked, but it's open. See? We gotta fight these people. Struggle begins. I really want to be the woman on the left. She's awesome. We should have made her our character. Instead of playing Mr. Nihilistic Aristocrat Man. Alright. I mean... Oh, there's so many of them and it takes so long. We should open the box. Let's make it a goal to open the box. But I'm being tested. That's all. Please. Is there like a combat speed setting we can increase? That might be a good idea. And they fight amongst themselves for some reason. Because it all just takes too long. No. There should be. Okay. Fine. Go up here. Cast your stupid little spell. You can't because it takes too many action points, right? Put Evil Eye on this dude. I don't care. Bam! You've been evil-eyed, you big idiot. And everybody's injured too. Anything I can do to like heal these people? Defend. Eduardo, stand here and defend. And focus. Look, they skip. Why do they skip everywhere? It looks so goofy. Key. Alright, Eduardo's focused, so he's allegedly going to be doing more damage here. Low reaction. Okay. Oh my god, we gotta wait for 5 dudes. Alright, I'm just gonna go make some, like... Make a salad or something while we wait. No! No, Eduardo! I mean, I actually don't feel bad about this. There's like, what would I have done differently to... Every enemy got 2 turns in a row. There wasn't really anything different that I would have done here. Move here. And shoot that man. Is that guy dead? Then defend. Meanwhile, and who are these creatures? We don't even know. They're just a bunch of weird zombie people in this bank. There's no context. Defend. Focus. Okay. Be very careful to not move too many spaces. Cast the wonderful spitting acid of Al Jazeera. Boom. Then defend. Eduardo, get ready to kill some people. It's crucial that you do this. How do you not have enough AP? I don't even care. Like, the game's like, oh, he has low reaction, so he can't do anything this turn. But it was just total RNG. I didn't decide that. It wasn't like I don't think. And it's not like I made a bad choice that resulted in this bad situation. The game's just like, hey, because of RNG, you just don't get to use this guy this turn. Okay. Focus. The combat is horrendous. This is so bad. My hope is that it will be a rare thing, except that it's just happening 3 times in a row now. But hopefully it won't be a big thing for most of this game, as it hasn't been up to this point, right? This is the worst, though. I'm not doing anything. I'm watching a terrible slow movie. Okay. Shoot that man. And then, I don't know, shoot this person too. Great. Good work. And then start moving down, because we're going to need to move everybody around, and they're going to block us up here to stop us from getting through. Should we just kill everybody? I guess we should, probably, at this point. It's not going to save us much trouble. Oh, you're Eduardo. Alright, let's cast another spell. Oh, boy. And we still can't flee. They want us to kill every single person. Okay. Shoot him again. Why can't I attack this person? Anything else that Eduardo can do right now? Inventory. Accessing the inventory in combat requires 5 action points. Sure, it can't do anything else. Maybe he needs to be healed? If I give you those spaghettis, will you feel better? Where'd the spaghetti go? Rations. Pot of clean water, empty bottles. No, it looks like we don't have any healing items to speak of. Okay, so that was just a waste of Werner's turn. Fine, defend Werner. And now... Oh boy, cast your spell again. You can't do it. I don't have enough spell points. Can you do anything useful? Go up and hit that man. I don't have enough action points. Panicked. Terrorized. Okay, more... I honestly wasn't, like, gonna be out on this game until this point. The combat is so bad. No, don't hit outsider. Boom. Get wrecked by Werner. Okay, now everybody's dead. Surely we can leave now. Great. Get all the stuff. Level up. You have gained a level. Do not raise your hopes up, though. Don't worry, I wasn't going to. You are still as thin as a rail against the horrors lurking in the dark corners of the cosmos. You have 2 skill points and a merit point to further develop your character. You can acquire either a perk or combat ability with a merit point. It is advised that you raise your skills first in order to meet the requirements of some perks and abilities. Okay, sure. Proceed. Let's do that. I don't care. Character. Bad sign in an RPG. Okay. Let's learn. Medic. And occult and science. Confirm. Oh, everybody gets to level up. That's kind of fun. Werner, learn bodyguard. Or, yeah, learn bodyguard. Let me click the tiny button. And also increase your melee. And athletics. Outsider. Learn Wisdom of the Centuries. And improve your occult and medicine. Great. I want to open the safety deposit box now. Safe is locked. Can I use it? It's still locked. What about this open safe? Manuscript, Evil Eye. Inventory. Manuscript, Evil Eye. I didn't want to drop it. Please, get it back. From this sack. Please tell me there's something in here besides just the tedious combat encounter. A silver pocket watch and on the origin of the species. So what, can I read that book? Can I just read Darwin's book? Right now? Can be read by rational characters while resting to gain more sanity. Okay. It's locked. So what, there's nothing in this room? Is that true? Where's the secret safe? Alright, take me back out of this room, I guess. Just a waste of time. I guess we got On the Origin of the Species by Mr. Charles Darwin. Just take me to the secret safe? If there's another fight, I'm out. That would be a game ender for me. Before we find the safety deposit box. Oh my god. Bank Manager's Note 3. Fine. Let me see. Read. Hey, da, 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 da. Countdown ends with 0. Okay, no useful information. We're out. I just want to know. Aha! Look at that suspicious poster. Dun-dun-dun-dun-dun. Science that shit. What would you like to use on the wall? How about my key numbered 0? Proceed. That is not a chemical. Oh. What do you need? A basic chemistry kit? I don't think I have that shit. A basic chemistry kit? Does any of this look like that? I have no frame of reference. I didn't know I was going to need a basic chemistry kit. Where would I even have bought one of those? Opium. Whiskey. Fine. I guess we don't do that then. You're joking, so I gotta go get the chemistry kit and then I guess come back? Alright, let's call it there. Stygian. What can we say about this game? Good, really cool style, I think. The game started to interest me a little bit at the beginning. The story seemed like it could be going somewhere, but real problems with the narrative is very linear, and instead of either just taking you along a linear narrative or having a non-linear narrative, they're like, no, we'll present you choices, but if you choose the wrong choice, then you lose the game. And that's pretty terrible. That's just a pretty hostile design. Besides that, the combat just very, very, very slow paced, and the information is just generally, it's just hard to tell what's going on. It feels like you're really not very much in control. Overall, I don't know. I'd be interested to see another game from this studio, but this one is definitely not for me. Let's just call it here early. I don't have any further will to proceed with this game, and it's probably too late to start a different one. So we'll just call it early tonight. Let's go to the calendar real quick, just to wrap up. Bam, 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 bam. Cool. So this was New Game Wednesday. We checked out Stygian Rise, the old ones, and you know what? Not the game for me, but that's fine. We'll be back tomorrow for Cool People Thursday from 8 to 10. We'll be picking up Resident Evil Revelations. Man, been playing that Monday and Tuesday. It's a straightforward game, but man, I like it a lot. There's something about it. The story's pretty goofy, pretty kind of B-movie level, but sometimes that's what you're in for. You know, a nice, spooky, simple zombie action good time. But that again will be tomorrow from 8 to 10, and that'll be Resident Evil Revelations. Cool. So if you watched any of this live tonight, thanks so much for watching live. And if you watch this as a recording or on YouTube, thanks so much for watching that way too. And until next time, I will see you later.